What's up everybody, I'm Paul and welcome to my channel. So recently I've had a few people leaving comments on my channel and also sending me emails asking me the question, should they start an e-commerce business or start an affiliate marketing business? And it's quite a difficult question to answer in text form because there's quite a lot to cover with both of these options. So I thought I'd sit down and actually put it on camera because it's easier to talk about it than actually write about it, which might seem a bit ironic coming from somebody who blogs for a living. But I thought I would actually put it down on camera because I feel I have a unique perspective and experience in both these businesses, because I ran an e-commerce business for 7 years and I've been making money from affiliate marketing for around about the past 18 months. So I do have experience with both of these business models. And to compare the two, I'm going to look at 5 things. I'm going to look at how much it costs to get started with both these businesses, how long it should take you to start making money from them, what it's like to run these businesses on a day-to-day basis, the profitability of both business models, and also the scalability of both the businesses as well. So I'm going to cover quite a bit of information. But before I actually get into comparing these two businesses, there are a couple of preface things I do want to put on this. The first one is when I'm talking about e-commerce, I'm going to be talking about more traditional e-commerce where you buy the product, you hold the product, and then you deal with all the distribution and posting it out to your customers, rather than drop shipping or something like print on demand. Now there are going to be things that I talk about that do kind of fall into the drop shipping thing as well. So if you are thinking about drop shipping versus affiliate marketing, there may be some useful things in this video for you as well. And also when it comes to affiliate marketing, what I'm actually talking about is starting a blog, because for me affiliate marketing isn't actually a business model in the way that some people seem to call it, because for me it's a monetization method. Because if you run a blog, you can monetize your blog with affiliate marketing. If you've got a YouTube channel, you can also monetize that with affiliate marketing. So it's more of a monetization method in my opinion than a standalone business model. But for the purposes of this video, we're going to be talking about affiliate marketing in the case of creating a blog. So with that out the way, let's get into comparing these two business models. Oh, one more thing. A lot of the figures I mention will be applicable in both dollars and pounds, because I've actually looked into some of the comparisons between these two and they are actually quite similar for both sides of the Atlantic, which is kind of strange. But most of the figures I am going to be talking about will be applicable in both dollars and pounds. So with that little adjustment out of the way, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to be looking at is how much does it cost to start these two businesses. And with an e-commerce business, you're going to be looking at least 2,000 to 3,000 to get started, and for some niches it's going to be considerably higher than this. This is because there's a lot of costs associated with an e-commerce website. The first one is going to be your website. You're going to have to pay for your monthly subscription, and really you want to be budgeting a minimum of 6 months, but really 12 months worth of your subscription, because you want to give your business some chance of success. And if you give up after 6 weeks or 2 months, yeah, it's not going to be a success, is it? So you do want to budget 6 to 12 months worth of your subscription. You may also have initial costs for your website as well, such as having it built or investing in things like premium themes or premium plugins or apps, depending on the platform that you're using. So that's going to be quite an initial investment in your website, plus your budgeting for your subscription going on as well. So you're looking at anywhere from 2 to 5, maybe 1,000 in terms of your website. So the second thing is you're gonna need to invest in stock, because if you got no stock, you got nothing to sell, have you? Pretty simple. And when it comes to investing in stock, it very much does depend on the niche as to how much you're going to need to invest. With some niches, when you're dealing with suppliers, you may need to place minimum order quantities, which for some niches can be quite high, because you may need to buy 100 or possibly 1,000 units to get started. And other niches, sometimes just the cost of the products is really high. This is what I had with my business, because I was in the jewelry trade, and even 500 doesn't go very far when it comes to investing in jewelry. You can't buy a lot of jewelry for 500. So a lot of your money is going to go into stock. You also want to have some money set aside as well for growing your stock lines, because initially you're going to be kind of in a bit of a research phase, find out what works and what doesn't. And while you can reinvest your profit back into additional stock lines, it's much better if you've got a little bit of a pot of cash available so you can reinvest in stock and you can invest your profits from your actual sales back into your marketing. And talking about marketing, that's going to be the third cost that you incur, because when it comes to marketing an e-commerce business, even though SEO is an option, it's going to take time and it's not guaranteed for success. Instead, you're probably going to be looking at things like running Facebook ads, Google ads, or even influencer marketing, and you're going to need a budget for this. And And similar to the way you're going to need to budget for 6 to 12 months worth of your e-commerce website subscription, you want to budget so many months worth of marketing as well, because there's going to be a chance that your first month's marketing isn't going to work for you. So you want to have money for your second month, third month, because you're going to be basically playing around to see what works and what doesn't. So you are going to have quite a bit of money behind you when it comes to starting an e-commerce business. And I think 2,000 to 3,000 is going to be the minimum, but for some businesses you're probably going to need 5,000, possibly 10,000 in order to get started properly. Whereas affiliate marketing, on the other hand, is considerably cheaper to get started. Basically, you're only going to need between 100 and 500 in order to start an affiliate marketing blog. This is because all you basically need is to build a website, and the best option for this, not just my opinion but the general community as a whole, is to go with a self-hosted WordPress site. And all you're going to incur in costs for this one is your monthly hosting, and you may be able to pay for this annually and get it cheaper. And this generally runs for most blogs that are just getting started between 5 and 10 a month. So this is between 60 and 120 for the year, but if you're buying annually you may be able to get it slightly cheaper. Also, you're not going to have to invest in premium themes and plugins if you don't want to. There's plenty of free options available. You don't have to invest in all these premium fancy options for your site. I've never done it for mine, and my affiliate marketing sites make money. You don't need to invest in these premium options. The only other thing you may need to invest in is if you're going to outsource your content creation. So if you don't want to write your blogs, you're going to need to employ the services of somebody who can, and this is where the additional costs may come in. But for me, when you're just getting started, you should be creating all of the content yourself. You shouldn't be outsourcing it. The reason is you need to know how to create content, and create content that's going to rank in search engines and also has good user engagement. If you don't know how to do this, you don't know if you're paying for a good service or not. So while that may be an option in the future, for me, when you're just getting started, create all the content yourself so you learn exactly how to do it. But when it comes to the costs of the two businesses, affiliate marketing is considerably cheaper to get started than an e-commerce business. So the second thing is, how long does it take for these businesses to start making money? Well, with e-commerce, it very much depends on your marketing strategy. And if you've got a really good, say, Facebook ads campaign, or you're working with a really good influencer, potentially you could be getting sales within weeks, if not potentially days. And there are people out there who have done this with their e-commerce businesses. Even if you're selling through marketplaces, it may just be a matter of days or weeks before you get that first sale. When I started on eBay, I think it took me 10 days to get my first sale, and then it just kind of snowballed from there. So it does depend on your marketing campaign, where you're selling your products, as well as to how quickly you're going to start generating sales. But for a lot of businesses, it's going to be sometime in the first month that they're going to generate that first sale, as long as their marketing is somewhat on point. Now, it is going to be a case with your marketing strategy that you're going to have to continually invest into your marketing in order to generate sales. That's part and parcel of e-commerce. Even though SEO is an option, it's a very difficult option when it comes to e-commerce marketing now, and it takes a long time to rank in search engines, as I'm going to cover when I'm talking about affiliate marketing. But when it comes to e-commerce, it does depend on your marketing campaign and how good it is as to how quickly you're going to start generating sales. Now, an affiliate marketing blog, on the other hand, is probably going to take quite a while to start seeing any kind of income. The reason is most affiliate marketing blogs are relying on SEO in order to get traffic. Even though they can use social media such as Pinterest, which can be very beneficial to blogs, most of them are reliant on SEO because this traffic usually converts best when it comes to affiliate marketing. But it's going to take a while because it takes a long time for search engines to not only index your site, but also your site to build any kind of levels of trust. And this is what's going to be important in ranking your site in search engines, so that people click through onto your website and potentially click on your links. And it depends on how competitive the niche is you've chose. Some uncompetitive niches you may be able to rank in a matter of weeks or a couple of months. If it's super competitive, it could potentially be years before your website starts to rank. Unfortunately, that's the case with SEO. And when it comes to affiliate marketing, it's going to take a good level of traffic in order to be able to start getting people clicking through on your links and your website making money. It took me around about 5 months to get my first affiliate commission from my affiliate marketing website. And I started my affiliate marketing website at the start of December, the 5th of December, and I didn't get my first commission until the end of April, and that wasn't actually paid until the May. So it was just over 5 months until I got my first commission. And also, it takes a while for these commissions to start building up. You may go weeks or potentially a month without getting another commission. So when it comes to making money, it does take a lot longer to start making money with affiliate marketing than it does from e-commerce, because it's much more of a reactive business, because you're just creating content and putting it out there. Then you need to let algorithms and search engines do their thing to put your content in front of your target audience. It's not like with e-commerce where you're paying for that privilege. So the third thing is, what are these businesses like to run on a day-to-day basis? And if you love the hustle and bustle of business and you like being busy all the time, then e-commerce could be a great option for you, because basically from the moment you wake up, you start working. For me personally, I used to switch my phone on, connect it to the internet, whether it was Wi-Fi or data, whatever it was, check my sales that I'd had over the previous night. And that was basically the start of my day. Once I got up, had something to eat, got showered, whatever it was straight to work. It was responding to customer emails, then it was printing off orders and then packaging them up, getting them ready to post out, going to the post office, posting them all. Then in the afternoon, it was dealing with any returns, responding to any more customer emails. And that was basically the rest of the day. Then looking at potentially other products you could sell, seeing what the rest of the industry is doing. It's a constant thing. You can constantly be busy with e-commerce. And this can be 7 days a week, 365 days a year. The first, I think it was 4 years of my business, I didn't take a day off. Honestly, I never took a day off. I worked every single day, 7 days a week. I even was dealing with customers on Christmas Day and New Year's Day, because basically it was a chance of getting sales. And if there was a chance of getting a sale, I was there. It was very hustle and bustle. And as I say, there's always something to do when it comes to running an e-commerce business. And if you find yourself just sitting there doing nothing, you realize that there's stuff you should be doing. Whereas affiliate marketing, on the other hand, is basically the complete opposite. The reason is you have to be very self-motivated in order to be successful when it comes to affiliate marketing. The reason is because you have to manage your workload. You have to be responsible for researching content, creating content, publishing it. It's all on you. And it's not like with e-commerce where you have the prompts to come in to do work, because with e-commerce, you'll have customer emails, you'll have orders. There's always something to do. There's always a prompt to work. Whereas with affiliate marketing, you don't have that. You have to create those prompts yourself. So you have to be very self-disciplined, and you also have to be very self-motivated in order to make it successful. Because if you're a procrastinator or you're not particularly motivated, it's so easy to just think, I will do that tomorrow, or I'll do it next week. And if you've got that kind of mindset, it's so easy to just put stuff off and things just never end up getting done. So if you're not a self-motivated person, or you find it very easy to procrastinate, then maybe affiliate marketing isn't going to be good for you. Whereas e-commerce could be the better option, because there's always something to do. So number 4 is, how profitable are these two businesses? Now, I can only speak from my personal experience of running these two businesses, but for me, affiliate marketing has been the more profitable option. The reason is there's so fewer costs associated with running an affiliate marketing website, because you basically just got your hosting every single month. That's my only fixed outgoing every single month. Plus I have got a Canva subscription as well. But when it comes to an e-commerce business, there's so many different costs associated with that business. You've got your website, you've got your marketing, you've got the costs of your goods. So you've got cost of goods sold, you've got your payment processor fees, you've got your postage and packaging costs, and there's lots of other miscellaneous costs that you will incur when running an e-commerce business. And for me, my affiliate marketing business has been more profitable than my e-commerce business, even though it doesn't have the same levels of turnover. Because the costs are so low with this business, it has made it the more profitable of the two. So the 5th thing we're going to be looking at is, how scalable are these two businesses? And both most definitely are scalable. There's just kind of different levels to the scalability. And it very much does depend on the person who's running the business as to how much they're prepared to scale that business, how much they're prepared to invest in order to grow it in the future. But when it comes to just pure facts and figures, e-commerce is most definitely more scalable than affiliate marketing. And to back this up, I'm going to put on screen now a chart of the revenues of the top e-commerce businesses in the world. And as you can see, these have billion-dollar revenues. That's billion, not million, billion-dollar revenues. And when you compare that to blogs, I couldn't find specifics on affiliate marketing, so I just went for blogs. As you can see, the top blog has a revenue of $250 million. And as you scroll down the list, you see that revenue decrease quite a lot. And most of the blogs on that list have around about $30 million in revenue every single year. And while I wouldn't say no to a $30 billion blog, Trust me, I wouldn't. If you want to build a billion-dollar company, you're much more likely to do it with e-commerce than you are with an affiliate marketing blog. Because when you think the Huffington Post is a massive website and it still only had $250 million turnover compared to a lot of e-commerce businesses that are in that billion-dollar range. But when it comes to scalability, it is going to cost you significantly more to scale an e-commerce business than it is to scale an affiliate marketing blog. The reason is there's lots of costs associated with growing an e-commerce business, and two of the main ones you're going to face are your storage costs and your staffing costs, because neither of these are particularly cheap and they are essential in order to be able to grow your business. Whereas with an affiliate marketing blog, you may be able to get it to a 7-figure turnover on your own. There are people out there with 7-figure blogs who only manage it themselves. A 7-figure e-commerce business is probably going to take quite a few staff and quite a bit of storage in order to get to that 7-figure turnover. So while both are most definitely scalable, it's going to cost you a lot more to scale an e-commerce business than it is a blog, but potentially an e-commerce business could be so much bigger and so much more valuable than a blog. So that's a comparison of the two platforms, but I know what question is going to come next. Great, Paul, but which one's best for me? Which one should I do? I don't know, because it all depends on you, what you want to do with your business. If you want to have a business where you're busy all the time, you love hustle and bustle, you want to be wheeler dealing, you love getting sales, then e-commerce is going to be for you, because it's amazing. You never stop. It's absolutely awesome. And there's no feeling like getting e-commerce sales. It's amazing. Anybody who's ever worked in sales will understand that feeling of getting a sale, and getting affiliate marketing commissions just isn't the same in my opinion. Even when I see one now, I'm like, oh great. It's not like getting a sale. It's like, yes, I've got a sale. So if you love hustle and bustle, and especially if you love dealing with people as well, because you're going to be dealing with people, even if it's over email or live chat, you're going to be dealing with people all the time. If you love dealing with people, you love sales, then e-commerce is definitely for you. Also, if you enjoy marketing as well, it's going to be a great challenge. But if none of that appeals to you and you want to create a more kind of passive kind of business where you don't have to be working on it all day, every day, then maybe affiliate marketing is for you. But if you want to do this, you need to enjoy creating content. It's an essential part of it. You need to enjoy sitting down and writing blog posts, doing research, because you have to create the best kind of content that you can. So you need to enjoy that part of the business as well. So if you enjoy researching and writing, potentially affiliate marketing could be a great option for you. But it all comes down to you as an individual as to what you want to do. Nobody can tell you. I can't tell you. Nobody else can tell you. Even though there are people out there who say, oh, e-commerce is better, or affiliate marketing, or YouTube is better. No one can tell you what's best for you. You need to figure that one out yourself. People like me can only give you advice because we've been there and done it. And for me personally, when I was, 25-ish when I started my e-commerce business, I needed that hustle and bustle. I'd come out of sales. I wanted to challenge myself in that arena. Doing this, what I'm doing now, back then, I would have found this so boring. But now as I've got a little bit older, I prefer this kind of business. I prefer having my own schedule, being able to do what I want, when I want, and not being completely tied to my business like I was with my e-commerce business. Let's say I didn't have a day off for nearly 4 years. Whereas this business, if I want a few days off, I can, and I know it's not going to have a massive impact. So it all comes down to you as an individual as to which one is going to be the best option for you. So I hope you found this video helpful and informative in some way. If so, please drop a like on the video because it helps me with the almighty YouTube algorithm. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, you can do by buying me a coffee using the link in the description below, and that is very, very much appreciated. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll leave a video here for anybody who's interested in starting an e-commerce business. I've done a quick start guide which may be helpful. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.